What if the key to feeling lost in life was something simple? As a finance consultant and an economics professor, I've worked with countless people who are uncertain about their direction, purpose, and place in this world. They're frustrated, stuck, and overwhelmed, and I can say with certainty that the way forward is better money management. So if you're feeling lost and unsure about what meaningful direction to take, then this video is for you, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to unlock your potential in just 7 days. And to make this even easier, I'm going to include a useful worksheet in the description below, so you can just click on it, download it, it's free, and this will help you through this video. Now, I want to get started by immediately giving you value, and in the context of this video, the best way I know how to do that is to help you reframe how you think about money. Now, most people think about money as a tool, but it's more than a tool. It's also a mirror. It reflects your values and your priorities. You use money to pay rent, but where you rent and what you rent says something about your lifestyle choices. It says something about your personal tastes, your aspirations, and your social status. The choices we make about how we spend our money are never just practical. They speak to what we value, what we believe in, and how we're perceived by others. Ultimately, the key here is that money creates meaning. It's a vehicle that propels you towards your greatest potential. The way you allocate money reflects who you are, but more importantly, it reflects who you aim to become. So by simply aligning your financial choices with your deepest values and your deepest aspirations, you can create a foundation that unlocks your potential. Through intentional spending, you begin to create the life that you're meant to lead. But what does it really look like? How can money really unlock your potential? Well, let's get into it. Regret is a very strong motivator. It doesn't just confront us with the consequences of our choices, it also forces us to wrestle with who we are now and who we could have been. In essence, regret is a call to action. It's an opportunity to pivot. It's an invitation to make better choices that are more aligned with our highest potential. So on day one, the first thing you want to do is to recognize that money is a tool for creating meaning. And then you want to reflect on your past decisions and see where you could have used money to create more meaning in your life. Maybe you could have spent less on entertainment and more on your emotional and mental health. Maybe you could have spent less on material objects and more on building relationships with your family and friends. Maybe you could have spent less on impulse purchases and more on acquiring new skills or pursuing a passion project. When you truly understand the loss of opportunities in the past, you start to hyper-focus on the opportunities you now have in the present. So think about your life. Look for these opportunities. I promise you, they are there. List them, as many as you can, and prove to yourself they are there and that you can take advantage of them. So you can't change what you don't track. This is a fundamental truth. There may be a time in life when you didn't track your fitness routine or nutrition and you didn't improve your physical fitness. There may be times when you didn't track your goals and as a result you didn't really achieve them. If you ignore the numbers, then you avoid confrontation with reality, and that's dangerous. That's why people stagnate. They avoid confronting where they truly are, and as a result, they don't get to where they need to go. So on day 2, you need to start aligning your spending habits with your long-term purpose. And the best way to go about doing that is to create a simple budget. Simply list your income, then list your fixed expenses, then list your variable expenses, and then just list your debt repayments. Once you have this information in front of you, you can then start answering the following questions. What are the main things I spend my money on? How do these things contribute to my personal growth and my purpose? Answering these questions is a vital step in unlocking your potential because tracking creates awareness, and awareness is the first step towards responsibility and towards real, tangible, life-changing action. Having a growth mindset is a superpower. It's simply the belief that your abilities, your intelligence, and your potential are not fixed, but they can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. When you approach life with a growth mindset, then you're more likely to unlock your full potential. Think about a player that's benched for a season, but uses this as an opportunity to increase their skills so that they can perform at a higher level the following season. This perspective is transformative because people with a growth mindset are more resilient in the face of setbacks because they see these setbacks as opportunities to learn, not as reasons to fail. This allows them to persist longer and work harder towards their goals, leading to a higher achievement in all areas of life. So day 3 is the day you convince yourself that investing in your personal development is one of the best ways you can spend your money, and it's for sure one of the best ways in which you can unlock your potential. And then take action. Check how much money you're already spending towards books, courses, or your health, and then double check that this reflects the desire you have to grow and the desire you have to reach your full potential. If not right now, choose one area of self-improvement, whether that be skills for work, your relationships, your health, and commit to it. Invest an amount of money you can afford and just keep going. The truth is your body is a vehicle, and if you don't maintain it, then you're probably not going to get very far. So on day 4, allocate a small portion of your money towards health, whether that be fitness classes, yoga classes, or just simply eating better. Commit to one action that will improve your well-being. Just start using your money to maintain and improve your physical and mental health. Relationships either fuel your growth or hold you back. Good relationships give you both emotional resilience and practical support. So if you're not advancing in your career, maybe you're not surrounding yourself with people who push you to reach your full potential. If you're not pursuing your passions, maybe you're not surrounding yourself with people who encourage you to take risks and to get out of your comfort zone. If you're not reaching your financial goals, maybe you're not surrounding yourself with people who take money very seriously and use it responsibly. The quality of our relationships directly impact our ability to reach our potential and to achieve success. So on the 5th day of this plan, recognize that money can be used to invest in relationships that will support you and propel you towards your purpose. So take a few minutes out of your day to list 3 names that could fill that role for you. People that will support you in both an emotional and practical way. And then think about how you can invest money in strengthening and developing those relationships. The return on this investment is unquantifiable. Long-term vision is a framework for decision making. It helps you filter out all the distractions. Without a vision, you may end up chasing short-term gratification or getting distracted by things and people that don't serve your purpose or long-term goals. You can't build a meaningful career if you chase every single opportunity that comes your way without evaluating whether it aligns with your long-term vision or not. You can't generate wealth by focusing on short-term gains or impulsive spending rather than investing in your long-term future. And you can't develop lasting relationships if you don't prioritize those people who support your vision and growth. Ultimately, having a long-term vision allows you to say no to what doesn't matter and yes to what moves you forward. So create a vision for the future. Decide where you want to be in 5 years and then pick 3 financial goals that align with that vision. That could be saving more, investing more, making more money, and then start working on those goals. Figure out what you need to do to make those financial goals happen because those financial goals will support the other goals in your life. The other goals in this long-term vision. Doing this really is a game changer. Reflection is an essential practice for personal growth and clarity. It's both the final step of the last stage and the first step of the next stage of any process. On the final day of this 7-day plan, reflection on your progress is paramount. If you follow these steps and feel the momentum of your actions, then please don't stop here. Create a 30-day plan that incorporates the lessons from this week and then see how you'll create more meaning, more potential, and basically more quality of life.